Yo, what is up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Talking Picks, episode 15. We got Brother Mo today. Thank you guys for tuning in to this podcast. It is October 22nd, 2025, and me and Mo are back at it on this podcast. How you doing, Mo?
Good, man. I know it's been some time, and again, my apologies for not being able to join you every single time. I would love to, but sometimes one thing comes, car issues, work, life, and all, but I'm glad to be here, man. How are you?
Good, man. Work has been busy, but we know we had to come on here, and obviously we got a lot to talk about. I think today's podcast will be obviously there's a topic you want to talk about on there, and then obviously we got to talk about the World Series, the recap. I did the Shohei Ohtani got the MVP for the NLCS, so it's only right if I do one for Vladdy, obviously. So I just want to talk about that Mariners series with the Blue Jays. Talk about, obviously Vladdy won it, the MVP. Obviously the World Series is coming up actually Friday. Today's Wednesday for us. So I'll upload this will be Thursday. So people have some content to look at. So I'm excited for that. But overall, Dodgers and Blue Jays, how are you feeling about that?
It's not what I was expecting, not what we predicted, more like you, because I was kind of like iffy about it. I really thought Mariners were going to come up like they were, to being 2-0, man. You really think you have it in the back pocket, but as we can see, it's baseball,
Yeah. Well, we were talking about, on my podcast, I made, since the start of this podcast, actually, I made a prediction saying that Mariners and Dodgers were going to be in that World Series. Obviously, that did not happen. No. The teams that I thought that the Mariners I thought were gonna go, clearly they didn't make it, which is they lost by a game, and it sucks. Just to recap on that series, Mo, I thought the Mariners had it. They were up 2-0. I mean, they blew the 2-0 lead, and then they lost at home, and they come to Toronto and they lose those two at Toronto. And George Springer, man, with with the 3-run home run to really cap off that game, and then that was it.
Yeah, I think we were talking on the phone about that. We were always talking.
You were always on the phone, man.
It was just like they were up. No, Mariners were up 3-1, and I believe there was a runner or two on base, one out, I think, and they brought another reliever. You tell me, why didn't they bring Munoz, right? Yeah. And, at that point, it's Game 7, bro. It's 3-3. It's, you're playing away. You're not in your home crowd. So, of course, you should have got with Munoz. But, hey, we're not the coach, Could have gone more worse. But, yeah, you're right. I thought Mariners were going to get out of that jam, but they didn't, man.
Honestly, it goes back to even taking Brian Wu out the game. They took him out, and then people are saying, like, they should have left him in there. But you know what, man? It's hard to predict management, who to pull, who to not pull. You can't blame it on the manager. I mean, it's really tough to make the right decision. I mean, I don't think it was a bad one because Brian Wu, I think, gave up a walk. So it was first and second. He takes him out, and then he brings in that, I don't know his name, but he brings in that reliever. He gives up that 3-run home run to Springer. But yet, what if Brian Wu would have did it? Then they would have said, oh, why did he take him out? So it goes both ways. Obviously, Blue Jays, really good team, good offense. I really thought Mariners were going to win that series. They just had better pitching. But hats off to the Blue Jays. Congratulations on advancing to the World Series. I always like to say this, Mo, because I'm a baseball fan. Congratulations to Vladdy on the MVP, on the ALCS MVP. And also congratulations to the Mariners for going that far, and to all the fans out there who are heartbroken right now. Just better luck next year. That's baseball, man, but you guys had a good run. So I always like to show my respects to every team that goes to the postseason, even gets knocked out. I think it's very important to remind them, it's baseball, man.
Yeah.
Anyone can get knocked out anytime. But yeah, man, the whole series was great games. Game 7, and you even called it. You said Game 7. You said Mariners, and I agreed with you. I agreed Game 7 Mariners, and we're both wrong. But for the most part, we've been pretty spot on our predictions, I think.
Well, yeah, man, if we take it back, like a quick recap on all the games in Seattle and Blue Jays, Game 1, Seattle had it, right? 3-1. Right. Looking at the chart here. Yeah. Again, our source is coming from the MLB app. It's the official MLB. If you guys want to look into it, try here, guys. Game 2 was Mariners, 10-3. So at that point, we're like, oh, Mariners got it. They're good. And here we go. The next game, I believe that one had a day off on Wednesday, the Blue Jays. 13-4. That was just a rout. I told you that one, like, dude, come on, just let it be. Just write it out. So at that point, what do you think? It's 2-1. They still got a good chance, right? I mean,
they had a chance, and they no, well, they didn't capitalize, man. So it was one of those situations where the Mariners had really a lot of good games they should have won. Obviously, even that game 7, they were up 3-1. Cal Raleigh, Julio, all their superstars were hitting, and unfortunately they still lost, man. And that's baseball. It takes that one hit, that one good hit, or that one home run to knock you out the playoffs, man. And that is what George Springer did to us Dodgers fans in 2017 as well. So he's been doing that for all his career, man. So hats off to Springer, man. I can't say much. That was just, you got it.
Something that I want to say, and I've always said this, in baseball, your experience counts. Your presence, obviously there's a lot of great teams out there. There's a lot of great teams with young people. Like, look at the Brewers, right? They have a couple veterans, Christian Yelich. I mean, I'm sure they have other guys. I don't know the names top of my head, but they have a lot of young crowd too. Like we talk about Churio, So, hey, they got swept. Obviously, they got put against David and Goliath type of thing with the Dodgers, because the Dodgers have people that have been in the playoffs, people that have been experienced. So we go back to the Blue Jays, the only one that I can think of, George Springer, obviously he's been in the playoffs, like you said, when you guys got cheated with the Astros. So, he's one of those guys where, hey, he maybe talked to Blatty in the locker. Who knows what they did? Hey, you know what? Let me help you. Let me help you. Let's take this team. I had told you, I think, that Blatty was taking control of this team and said, you know what? We're going to go. But hey, if Springer helped them out, bro, that's awesome.
Yeah, like you said, Mo, veteran experience. I mean, just for example, look at the Dodgers. They have a lot of veteran experience in that clubhouse. A couple rookies, but mostly all veterans who've been to the post. They know how to win games, and in that under pressure, you stay calm, collective. And I think the Blue Jays, in that moment, that experience that Springer had previous on his World Series runs, that right there is what you call you just need that. And he did it, and he delivered, and they advanced to the World Series. And the Mariners were a pretty new team. They don't have a lot of experience as far as playoffs. So, like you said, Vladdy gets going. We called it. We said Vladdy gets going, they're going to win it. And Vladdy was hot. Vladdy was on fire. Congrats to the Blue. They played a better series. Obviously, they're a better team. They advanced to the World Series for the first time in 32 years. It would have been nice to see the Mariners advance, because obviously they haven't advanced at all, and the entire franchise, they haven't advanced one time, and that kind of sucks, because I wanted them to advance, even though I'm a Dodger fan. I wanted to see them go, but hey, that being said, Mo, that's done. That's in the past.
That's a wrap.
And then that's gone.
Good
night.
We
are back. Good night. Good night, buddy. Good night. Cancun, like we say it. Cancun.
They're joining my Halos.
They're joining the Halos. Well, Halos, the Halos had first round seats. They were there early.
The first row seat right there.
They got the first round. Oh, before we talk real quick, before we talk about the World Series and the predictions. Hey Mo, breaking news! You got a new manager as an Angel fan. Hey now, you got a new manager as a manager, and I want to talk about that because Kurt Suzuki.
Yeah. How about that?
You got to tell me about that, because you're an Angel fan. How do you feel about that, man? Let it out, because this is the podcast. We talk about things.
Yeah.
Let it out, brother.
I don't know how I feel. Mixed emotions, but I feel, I want to say the word disappointed. I'm going to throw it out there. As an Angel fan, whoever, like we say, fits the suit, if the shoe fits you, whatever. But, I heard, and I'll give credit to where credit's due, Halo Tees. If anybody knows Halo Tees, he's a cool kid, man. He's a gentleman that's on social media. I met him in spring training in person. Real nice guy. He has his stuff going on too on social media. So he said this. He on one of his videos I heard, he was like, "Hey man, I can't judge a book by its cover. We gotta give the men a chance. We gotta hear the men give a statement." And I heard that statement today. And I like Suzuki now that I hear him. He's young. Obviously, he's gonna have a different perspective. He's been in the manager position, assisting Perry Manassin in the office for 3 years now. So, he's a former catcher. Like you told me, he played with the Braves and he won, right?
Yeah, I believe he won a ring with the Braves, if I'm not mistaken. He was a manager. He played 12 seasons in MLB. He played with the Nationals.
Nationals,
Braves,
the Ace,
A's, I think
and with the Angels.
Angels. Look, touch base on that, Mo. I know we were talking about Pujols and we wanted
Yeah.
Hunter. And
Yeah.
like Halo, I saw that video where you're talking about Halo T's. Shout out to, I think what he's doing is cool too. He's very cool, man.
Heck yeah.
I it's the same thing I would say is don't judge a book by its cover until he had a good point on Mike Scioscia when you guys won that World Series. Mike Scioscia was a catcher too. So I'm not saying
Yeah, baby.
I'm not comparing Suzuki to Scioscia, obviously not, of course not. But he's I'm not saying you guys are gonna go to the World Series right away. Obviously that'd be awesome. But hey, maybe he's a catcher. He has that experience. You guys might end up maybe to the playoffs because I think last year or this year we're still in the same year, but this year you guys were looking a little closer than last. Like it was a step. You guys did better.
Yeah.
But yet obviously still failed. But hey, you guys had a better season than last year. So I like you said, give them a chance. Yeah, I'm disappointed too as a baseball because I wanted to see Torrey Hunter or Pujols, man. I thought that would be a great spark for that Angel team. I thought it would be great for them to be that manager. But hey, I guess Suzuki's it. And I think, like you said, you don't have a choice but to support and to keep on trying to, get your team in and try to win be a competitive team, obviously.
Here looking at his resume, let's say, online, getting my sources from Google. He's 42. He's a local product. I don't know if you guys knew that, but he's, his college education, obviously, Baldwin High School and Cal State Fullerton University. Hey, I went to Cal State. For those that don't know, I went 2 years, man. The Titans, baby.
You did?
I did. I went to college, Cal State University. Believe it or not, this bearded man, beautiful beard, got a full ride scholarship.
Mo. Yeah, okay. Hey,
you know what, though? That's a different story. That's a different podcast than your other channel.
Hey,
what does it say?
Yeah.
Love?
It says, love never fails, 1 Corinthians 13:8.
Hey, man, that's true, man.
Hey, now.
That's true.
Shout out to my mom.
So, going back to Suzuki.
Sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. He's 5'11", so he was a good short catcher. He had it, obviously.
Yeah.
Framing and all that. So I feel like Halo T's had a great point, and I'll give him credit again. Mike Scioscia was with us for a long time. Yes, we got one championship, but hey, we went back to back in the playoff pennants, man. So I don't know if this is a new era, if this is something new. He can work with, Ohio. He can work with all the other young talents that we're developing, work with the pitchers, man. And hopefully we can bring some more additions. That'll be awesome. But
yeah,
hey,
dude, like I said, Mo, we just got to write it out, see what's up, man, see what happens for baseball. And anyone, guys, all due respect to the Angel fans. I really have a lot of respect for any franchise who's doing like a rebuild. As a Dodger fan, I'm like so spoiled, and I'm so grateful to be going to games and winning these. Obviously, we're not winning anything yet. We're the World Series again, but to go potentially back to back and to have a good chance to do it, man, that says a lot about an organization. And all these fans that are fans for other teams that are waiting, like Mo has been waiting for 11 years, bro, for a playoff. I mean, this guy's waiting. Like, shout out to all those, like, not just Mo, but shout out to all those fans out there being patient and being so loyal and having that, like Mo, man, so loyal for his Halos. And it's a lot of respect because it's tough.
Yeah.
But that being said, enough of that, man, because that's for a different podcast and we're a different subject. But let's talk about the juicy stuff here, Mo.
All right, here we go.
We got the World Series. Oh my gosh, we made it. Shout out to everyone, man, rocking with us all year to the end of this.
Oh, yeah, we're almost getting to the end of the year.
We started this podcast this year, Mo.
When did we start it?
I think it was this year. We started it this year.
April, May?
I think April, May, yeah. So I just want to say shout out to everyone to listening on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, all the love.
Thank you for your support, man.
We have 70 videos now. We're at 25 subscribers. So that, to me, I know that means a lot to me because it's really awesome to see people reply on the TikTok, reply on Instagram, on YouTube, and to get views. Really, I know it's a small number, 25, but as once people say, you keep creating, keep posting, it's going to grow. And I believe by next year, we'll be at more subscribers. But hey, we made it to the end where this World Series predictions, it took a whole year, Mo. So we're here. So now let's talk about it. Obviously, my
Yeah,
team's
man.
in it, Dodgers. Obviously, I'm excited about that. But Dodgers and Blue Jays, bro. Man, Kendrick and Drake, they're beefing. You know what I
U.S.
mean? They were
Canada.
beefing. Hey, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Hey, but anyways, let's get our predictions to these people. Let's see who you think is gonna win the World Series, and then we're gonna go from there. Who is really important in this series? Who do we think? What do we think the Blue Jays have to do to win and beat the Dodgers? Or because right now on paper, Dodgers are favorites, right?
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna come on here and protect my team because they're my team. I'm on a podcast for baseball right now. So Dodgers, obviously a juggernaut team. You got aces all over. Shoot me what you think is gonna happen in this series, man.
So far from what we've seen, obviously, like you said, we're talking baseball. But yeah, on paper, you have the Dodgers. You have an elite team that's healthy. You have a
Right.
nasty, where's Mr. What? Rocky?
Rocky.
It's like, where did he come from, dude, to do what he's doing? Now, we know he had a hiccup game where he allowed 1 or 2 runs, I think it was, and you were texting me, oh, here we go. I was like, dude, believe, have faith, and he got out. Obviously, I think they switched him. They brought somebody else. But, dude, to be able to do that, and not just that, but your pitchers are healthy. Your pitchers are going deep, like I used to see back in the 90s or early 2000s, like we talk about. The whole game, we're talking about completing the games where you save the arms of the bullpen. So to me, like your question answer, here we go. Blue Jays have to come out hitting. If Blue Jays do not get a run or two by the 3rd inning, they're in trouble. But, Blue Jays do have power. I'm going to give you that. They don't have power like you said, Springer, Blotty. Let's give it to
Bichette's coming back too. Barger and Bichette's coming back. Bichette,
that's
Bichette.
what I heard. Now, I like Kirk. I'm going to say this because we've seen what he's doing. We've seen this accomplishment from a short, stocky, guy, catcher. But he goes into a slump. But I feel like Blue Jays have to score first in order to attack and put that pressure on the Dodgers.
Yeah, I agree with you, Mo. We're talking, the Blue Jays got a lot of work. Again, on paper, Dodgers got Snell, Yamamoto, Glasnow, Ohtani. I mean, these 4 are the 4-headed dragons or 3-headed dragons, which Yamamoto and all that. But they haven't seen a postseason run like the Dodgers in a while as far as the dominance. They're 9-1 in the postseason, Mo. 9-1. They only lost one game. And they're 9-1. Their ERA of their starting pitching is like 0.86, I guess, or something like that.
That's what I'm saying, because they're holding off runners.
They're holding
they don't
it
allow
up.
runs.
Like you said, it's old school stuff where you haven't seen people go 9, 8, inning 7. You got Blake's now going 8, Yamamoto going 9. You got Glasnow going 7. You got Ohtani going 6, 7. With
10 strikeouts, dude.
Yeah, I talked about that on my last podcast. It was the best game I've ever seen in my entire life of postseason history. Don't even quote me. Don't come on here. Don't tell me that I'm not. No one can say I had a better game than Ohtani. No one. I don't care. 3 home runs, 10 strikeouts. That is not human. No, not.
Hey.
Yeah.
No, I would just go ahead. Sorry, go.
To that being said, Mo, obviously we got the Dodgers as the favorites, and we do have the Dodgers winning the World Series. Not because they're my team. Obviously, you guys don't come on hating on me. But I do have the Dodgers winning the World Series in Game 6.
Okay. I had told you over the phone that this was just rough in Game 5. I don't know why I shoot that out there. And I didn't realize that obviously Game 1 and 2 is in Toronto. And you told me that after that, Game 3, 4, and 5 is in LA.
Yeah, LA.
So this is what I think it's going to plan out. And here's my prediction. Just my predictions, blunt predictions. Just me being a fan. Game 1 is going to the Dodgers. Game 2, I want to say Dodgers, but I want to say Dodgers get into trouble and maybe Blue Jays. So that's 1-1. Game 3, 4, I want to say Dodgers are at home, and then that'll be 3-1, correct? And then the last game, they win at home. They ride it at home. That's what I'm calling.
Yeah. Story, we haven't won a championship at home. 2024, we won it at Yankee Stadium. 2020, we were in COVID. So it only fits right to win it at home, right?
Last year wasn't at home?
And then in Yankee Stadium.
With that, wow, I thought it was at home. Yes. Wow. So, hey, it's, imagine another sweep. Imagine
man. Look, dude, I don't know what's going to happen with Toronto, how a fight they're going to put up. Our starting pitcher's so good. But even then, if our starting pitcher runs into trouble, our bullpen has looked better. We're rested. We got offense. Ohtani's coming up. Mookie. Bro, we haven't even had Mookie hit. We haven't even had Ohtani hit much. Will Smith hasn't hit much. Our bottom of our lineup has
Is
been
the one
hitting.
producing.
And to think that we're not even at full like cylinders, right? We're running on like 4 cylinders out of a 6-cylinder. Once
Out of
Ohtani gets
8, I want
going,
to call it.
I got an 8. Okay, 8 cylinders. We're on 6 cylinders. Once Ohtani gets going, Mookie, Smith, Pages, I mean, dude, they're on full effect.
I gotta give clutch. Yeah, I gotta give clutch. Sorry to the Hernandez guys and Tommy
Yes.
Edman. Tommy
Yeah,
Edman
Tommy
has been
Edman
a
has
great
been really
addition
good.
for you guys.
Yeah, oh yeah.
That kid, I know you guys had trouble with the catching because catching got hurt. You guys have Smith back. But yeah, you're right, man. If Mookie can get going a little bit, get on base here and there, because he's fast. He's got speed. You know, Smith can deliver. Pages can keep doing what he's doing, man. He's a young kid, you know, bright future for him. I like Pages. I had a couple of his rookie cards. I sold them too quick. One of my customers was like, I want that Pages. And dude, I should have kept it, bro, because yeah, Pages is turning out to be decent, man, solid.
Yeah.
So, but yeah,
man. Yeah, like you said, Hernandez, Teo, bro, we have so much good players. But look, not to say anything, not to, just because we have good players doesn't mean we're going to win this World Series. It's going to be a dogfight. I don't think we sweep. That'd be awesome, right? But give credit to Toronto when it's due.
Yeah.
Shout out to Toronto, the 6, they call it in Canada. I'm excited to see Toronto come out here and show something up. I obviously see Vladdy. You know, I'm excited to see if Toronto can actually beat the Dodgers, you know? Obviously, it's going to be tough for Toronto to beat the Dodgers. Everyone's saying Dodgers are heavy favorites. Of course. I mean, look at the team. Look at the pitching. Look at everything. I mean, there's no way you can say we beat the best teams. Phillies was the best team. The Brewers were the number 1 seeds. I mean, it comes down to this, Mo. LA and Toronto, another good matchup. And I'll say it right now. I'll say this right now. Listen to me, guys. This would be the most viewed World Series in baseball history. Trust me. Because last year, it was very close. But I promise you, just because that Kendrick and Drake beef, this will be the most watched World Series in baseball history. Canada and U.S., bro, going at it. Like, awesome.
Bro.
Awesome. So, for me, Dodgers in 6. Mo? Dodgers in 5?
I want to keep my word at 5. Sure. I'm going to
Okay.
throw it out
All right.
there. I mean, but we will see.
Yeah.
I was wrong about the last team. Obviously, Mariners were. Mariners were in.
The saying Mariners in 7, and I lost.
They were in the
We
right
both
direction, though.
Wait,
They were
we
in the
had
right
it. We were 3-1. We had it, and we lost. But we've been good. We've been good.
It's gonna be fun. So don't forget, guys. Friday, 5:08, correct?
Yes, sir.
Not 5.
Our
not
time.
5:01.
Not 5:01, boys. 5:08, guys. Don't freaking forget that. 5:08, Moses. Why they do that?
I don't know, bro.
Sorry, we always talk about that because they're like, "Hey, what time's the game?" 5. No. 5:08. No. 5:06 sometimes. First pitch 5:06 sometimes.
Yeah, or 5:05.
Or 5:03. 5:03 sometimes too.
The
It doesn't make
Sundays
sense.
games are at 1:05. Sundays games are at 1:05.
So dumb, but I don't even understand why they do that. It doesn't make sense to me. But Mo, I'm excited for this World Series. I am also nervous as well, obviously, because my team's in it. But dude, this doesn't take away the fact this is gonna be a great one. Shout out to Toronto. You guys deserve it. Deserve to be here. Dodgers also deserve it, but a lot of people want Toronto to win because they don't want to see Dodgers go back to back. But I don't care, man.
Hey.
I'm gonna embrace the villain role we're going on because people are hating so much. But you know what? If your team was winning, you probably feel in the same boat of you would want to go back to back.
Look at what the Yankees did. Look at what the Giants did not too long ago. So
Giants, same thing.
You guys deserve to, definitely, with all the money spent, you know, with everything that Dodger management and ownership has been doing. I know you made a video about this or something like that.
I did.
Little quick recap.
I did.
You know,
yeah,
man. If your team has a vision, if your team wants to see your seats fill, you gotta invest in promotion. I'm a big bobblehead guy. I don't have bobbles in the background today, but I have other stuff. But hey, you gotta bring stuff for the fans that want to make you go and want to make you spend money. You know, different random stuff, whatever is hit. Like Dodgers, what do? The Hello Kitty. Hello Kitty is popular right now. They bring tons of bobbleheads.
And then they did a Demon Slayer collab.
Dude, that thing was so cool. Yeah,
that was
with
crazy,
the
man.
anime.
So they did that. Cake pop. I mean, dude, it's
so it's like,
look,
if you wanna,
yeah.
If you
like
wanna
you
make
said,
money,
man.
you gotta invest. You gotta, you know.
And I
But
and like I said, Mo, we were known as the chokers, and we always first round exits. All that money we have, we suck, and now we're ruining baseball, which is like funny now, right? Because we're winning, but still doesn't take the fact that I gotta humble myself and be like, yo, this World Series is about to start on Friday. We don't know who's gonna win. Obviously, I want my Dodgers, but look. Let the best team win. Blue Jays or Dodgers, whoever's going to win it. Congratulations. We'll come back. We'll obviously do a recap. So we'll try to do every game one. I want to do like game one, game two recaps. Obviously, we work. It's tough. But I want to try to do that. Maybe if we do it at work on our lunchtime where we talked about, we can probably do it on our phones.
Do like a quick 15, 25-minute video?
20-minute, what we think about the series or whatever. But if not, guys, enjoy the World Series. Enjoy it with your families. Have fun. Watch baseball. And if your team's in it, root for them. If not, I don't know, hate on them or whatever you guys want to do. But if not, we gotta wait till next year to see who the next champion's gonna be. But
spring training, baby, here we come.
There you go, baby. There you go. Angels for life from Mo. You guys know I'm a Dodger fan. Best team win. This is gonna be fun. I'm excited. I'm nervous. I'm mostly nervous, mostly scared, and mostly want to vomit on Friday. But
I told you you guys are gonna repeat. I told you since the beginning of the year.
Mo did call it. Hey, Mo did call it. So if Mo's right, we gotta buy him a little something. So shout out to you guys, man, for watching.
Thank you, everybody.
Appreciate everyone. So that being said, guys, hope you guys have a good day. Be safe. Peace.
Night, guys.